Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to use the solver function in Excel and how to use Excel to make income statement. As an accounting student, I find Excel to be extremely helpful and important because a lot of time the job of accountant required Excel to make different types of report. So for solver, the data here I'm using is from one of the accounting class I took last semester. It's called cost accounting, and it also have a different name called managerial accounting. This is the accounting within the management side of the company. In here, so we have the company Ozaki Incorporation, and it's a manufacturing company that manufactures three types of headphones: the standard model, the quality model, and the deluxe model. So here is the selling price of each model, and below are the costs to make each unit of the models. And we have different scenarios for that. And then it says the company is able to produce 1,200 units of headphone for a month. So it means the maximum capacity of the company is only able to produce 1,200 units. The company can produce less, but they cannot produce more than that. And the second one is the current demand of each model of headphone is 500 units. As you know, profit is the objective of every company. So what unit of the headphone should the company produce for each model in order to achieve maximum profit? So here we go to data and click on solver. So we set the objective column to profit and to max by changing the variable cell, which is the unit produced cell here. And I set three constraints here. The first one is the unit produced for each model cannot be greater than 500 units, because the current demand of each model is only 500 units. If the company produce more than 500 units per model, the company will not able to sell the unit that exceed the 500 units for that model. And then the second constraint I set here is I set the three column of unit produced to be greater or equal to 0. And the last constraint is I set the maximum capacity can be produced in a month to 1,200 units, which is provided here. So let's solve. As you can see, the solver suggests that we should produce 500 units of standard model and 500 quality model and 200 deluxe model. Apparently, the deluxe model is the least profitable product for this company. So the company will able to generate $8,700 per month at its maximum capacity. And I use the data here to make income statement. So the sales revenue here is equal to the selling price of each unit and times how much the unit is produced for the month, and times 12, since there is 12 months in a year. And the expenses are 3 expenses. There are the wage expense, the raw material expense, and operating expense. The wage expense is coming from the direct labor, and the raw material expense is from direct material. And there are variable overhead and fixed overhead. I classify them under the operating expense because for variable overhead, this are the expense that it's hard to trace to each unit of the product that is produced, like for example utility. But for fixed overhead, these are the expense that is fixed, like for example the rent or insurance expense. We will incur this expense regardless whether the company is operating the machinery or not. So it's called fixed overhead. So I add these two together and then multiply by the units produced and times 12. And that is for net income is equal to the sales revenue minus all the expenses. So the company is able to make $104,400 per year, and this is equal to the profit the company can generate $8,700 times 12. Which is the same amount here under net income. Well, thank you so much for watching.